Indiana Pacers select Reggie Miller of UCLA.
Reggie Miller, 8 points in the final 32 seconds.
Reggie Miller was born on August 24, 1965 in Riverside, California, and attended Riverside Polytechnic High School. He was born with hip deformities, which prevented him from walking correctly. After a few years of continuously wearing braces on both legs, his leg strength grew enough to compensate. One of 5 siblings, he comes from an athletic family. His brother Darryl is a former Major League Baseball player, catcher for the California Angels. His sister Tammy played volleyball at Cal State Fullerton, and his older sister Cheryl is also a Hall of Fame basketball player. Cheryl was a member of the 1984 U.S. gold medal-winning Olympic basketball team and is an analyst for Turner Sports. One of the family anecdotes Reggie likes to recall was when Cheryl used to beat him in games of one-on-one prior to his professional career. According to Reggie, they quit playing when he could finally block Cheryl's shots. Miller says his unorthodox shooting style was developed to arc his shot over his sister's constant shot blocking. His brother, Saul, Jr., became a musician and followed in his father's footsteps in military service. Miller is an American former professional basketball player who played his entire 18-year career in the National Basketball Association, NBA, with the Indiana Pacers. Widely recognized as one of the greatest shooters in NBA history, he was known for his precision three-point shooting, especially in pressure situations and most notably against the New York Knicks, for which he earned the nickname Knick Killer. A 5-time All-Star selection, Miller was inducted into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame in 2012 and named to the NBA 75th anniversary team in 2021. Miller played college basketball for the UCLA Bruins, earning third-team All-American honors as a junior in 1986. He was selected by Indiana in the first round of the 1987 NBA draft with the 11th overall pick. When he retired from playing, Miller held the NBA record for most career three-point field goals made. He is currently 5th on the list behind Stephen Curry, Ray Allen, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Miller led the league in free throw percentage 5 times and won a gold medal in the 1996 Summer Olympics. His number 31 was retired by the Pacers in 2006. Miller is widely regarded as the Pacers' greatest player of all time. After his playing career, he became an NBA commentator for TNT and college basketball analyst for CBS Sports. Miller attended the University of California, Los Angeles, UCLA, where he received a degree in history. In the 1984-85 NCAA season, he helped the UCLA Bruins to an NIT championship. In Miller's senior season, 1986-87, he was an All-Pac-10 selection for the second straight year and led the Bruins to a Pacific 10 regular season championship and the first Pac-10 tournament championship. The three-point field goal was added for the 1986-87 season. 69 of Miller's 247 field goals that year were three-pointers. One of his most memorable performances was in the January 24, 1987, game against the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, where he hit a 24-foot, 7.3 m shot to put the Bruins ahead 62-59 with 10 seconds left. Another notable game was a win against defending national champion Louisville and Purvis Ellison on February 28, 1987, where Miller scored 33 points in the second half, which is still the school record. Miller's final game was a loss in the second round of the 1987 NCAA Men's Division I basketball tournament to Wyoming. He finished second in all-time scoring at UCLA behind only Lou Alcindor, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. As of 2009, Miller still holds the UCLA single-season records for most league points, highest league scoring average, and most free throws. He also holds several individual game records. UCLA retired his number 31 jersey in 2013, and he was inducted into the Pac-12 Conference Hall of Honor in 2010. Reggie Miller stands at a height of 6 feet 7 inches. About Reggie Miller's personal life. Reggie Miller, the renowned former NBA player, has had a notable personal life. He was once married to actress Marita Stavro. The couple got married in 1992 but eventually filed for divorce in 2001 after a public and messy breakup. Following his divorce, Reggie Miller found love again and built a family with Laura Laskowski. Together, they have 3 children, Riker, Lennox, and Remy too. They currently reside in Malibu, California. Miller is also known for his successful basketball career, his time as a commentator, and his contributions to the sport. Reggie Miller, the renowned former professional basketball player for the Indiana Pacers, has been involved in philanthropic efforts during and after his sports career. His charitable foundation was active in distributing grants. From 1999 through 2009, the foundation distributed $675,500 in grants. However, like many athletes' charities, it faced challenges in sustaining its activities post-retirement. The foundation stopped holding fundraisers after Miller's retirement in 2005 and eventually closed early the following year. Miller's philanthropic spirit is part of a larger trend among professional athletes who often start charities during their careers. While these efforts are commendable, they frequently struggle to maintain momentum once the athlete retires, due to the competitive nature of the philanthropic field and the challenges of managing a nonprofit organization. About Reggie Miller's professional career. Miller was selected by the Pacers with the 11th pick in the first round of the 1987 NBA draft. Fans were initially upset that the Pacers chose Miller over Newcastle, Indiana, native Steve Alford. Fans watching the 1987 NBA draft booed Pacers president Donnie Walsh for the selection. Miller wore jersey number 31 while playing for the Pacers, backing up shooting guard John Long before he became a starter. Miller gained a respectable reputation early in his career as he led the Indiana Pacers to become a perennial playoff team. Miller became a household name during the 1994 Eastern Conference Finals against the Knicks due to a phenomenal shooting performance in Game 5 on June 1, 1994, in which he scored 39 points, 25 in the fourth quarter alone, and the Pacers' 93-86 victory at Madison Square Garden. Miller made several long three-pointers during the quarter and engaged in an animated discussion of his ongoing performance with noted Knicks fan Spike Lee, who was, as always, seated courtside. The win gave the Pacers the 3-2 series lead over the heavily favored Knicks, but they lost the next 2 games in the series. On May 7, 1995, Miller scored 8 unanswered points in 8.9 seconds in Game 1 of the Eastern Conference semifinals against the Knicks, leading the Pacers to a 107-105 victory. With 18.7 seconds remaining and the Pacers trailing 105-99, Miller tipped the inbound pass from Mark Jackson, made a three-pointer, stole the inbound pass from Anthony Mason, dribbled back behind the arc and tied the game with another 3, stunning the crowd at Madison Square Garden. On the ensuing possession, Knicks guard John Starks was fouled by Sam Mitchell. Starks missed both free throws, and although Patrick Ewing managed to get the offensive rebound, his shot was just a bit long and hit the back rim. Miller got the rebound and was fouled with 7.5 seconds left. He made both free throws. Trailing by 2, New York had one last chance to win the game but failed to get a shot off, giving the Pacers a shocking 1-0 lead in the best-of-7 series. In Game 1 of the Eastern Conference semifinals against the Philadelphia 76ers on May 6, 2000, Miller and teammate Jalen Rose each scored 40 points, becoming the highest-scoring pair of teammates in playoff history, and the Pacers' 108-91 victory. The Pacers won that series 4-2 and returned to the Eastern Conference Finals for the 5th time in 7 years. This time, they finally broke through, defeating the rival Knicks 4-2. Game 6 at Madison Square Garden on June 2, 2000, was sealed by Miller's 34 points, with 17 coming in the fourth quarter to help Indiana clinch the series with a 93-80 victory over the Knicks. The Pacers struggled the next year, falling to the 8th seed in the East. In Game 1 of the first round of the playoffs against the 76ers, Miller hit the game-winning 3 with 2.9 seconds left to secure a 79-78 victory. The eventual Eastern Conference champion 76ers tipped the next 3 games to give the Pacers a quick exit. About Reggie Miller House. Reggie Miller, the retired professional basketball player and NBA commentator for TNT, is known to have owned a couple of properties. Miller owned an estate in Indianapolis, Indiana, where he spent his entire 18-year NBA career with the Indiana Pacers. He was celebrated for his precision in three-point field goal shooting, especially in high-pressure situations. After retiring from the Pacers, it's believed that Miller's primary residence became a mansion in Malibu, California. This luxurious property is likely his main home, although he still owns the house in Indiana. The Malibu estate is particularly notable for its size and amenities. It features 7 bedrooms and 9 bathrooms over 8,000 square feet of space, situated in a city known for its celebrity homes and beautiful beaches. Reggie Miller boasts an estimated net worth of around $70 million. Thanks so much for watching our video. Please like, share to your friends, and also subscribe to our channel.